Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 20th to the 22nd of 2019. All right, so very busy weekend here as we do prepare for a solar eclipse, which will be midweek next week. But this weekend we have the moon in grounded Virgo Friday and Saturday. So the theme likely around improving things and finding solutions, fixing things, doing the work, all of that refinement energy of Virgo. Now on Friday, we do have Mercury squaring Neptune still. We may have felt that on Thursday. So maybe some watery energy, deep water energy, sometimes a wandering mind with that one. But good to channel that into constructive things that do involve spirituality or receptivity. Saturday, we have the sun shifting into fiery Sagittarius coming out of deep Ophiuchus. And Scorpio from over the past month. We've got Venus shifting into grounded Capricorn, so our relationship values shifting towards responsibility and discipline. And on Sunday, Mars sextile Pluto, maybe some empowerment going on there, and Venus square up to Uranus. Great to maybe mix things up, but to be aware of that so it does stay nice and balanced. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this weekend. We're going to look at this for all 3 days here. Friday with the moon well set in Virgo, Saturday in Virgo as well, and then on Sunday the moon will be shifting into balancing Libra the later part of the day. So again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below because the signs are different from mainstream astrology. A good example is actually Libra and Virgo. You can see Libra in the sky is a very small constellation, less than 30 degrees, and Virgo is a very large constellation, more than 30 degrees. So definitely different from mainstream. Do check the link down below for more information. All right, so let's take a look at Friday here first with the moon in grounded Virgo, as was the case yesterday on Thursday as well. So good for this pragmatism. Virgo is about finding solutions, fixing things, improving things, getting into that detailed and analytical side of ourselves, but all in all, just striving towards improvement. So great to cultivate this side of ourselves and just a good time to do these types of things this phase of the lunar cycle. Now on Friday, we do ease up off of some maybe deep water energy that we felt on Thursday with Mercury square Neptune. This can sometimes be a bit of a wandering mind, wanting to escape, maybe some ideals, but great to channel this into constructive water things like spirituality, finding healthy ways of finding peace, receptivity, healthy ways of channeling our imagination through creativity, intuition, things of that nature. Still really good to do on Friday with that conscious intention. Now, as we do get into Saturday and ease up off of that water energy, we do have Venus sextiling Chiron. Nothing major with this, but maybe just an opening for healing in relationships or healing our self-worth, self-value, and our resourcefulness sometimes with this, just an opening. So just good to do that. But in terms of the healing energy, we are certainly a bit still involved with that. Mercury has recently entered into Ophiuchus. Our minds are in the deeper healing realms and just the deeper realms in general. So still good to be thinking this way and communicating in this more authentic, candid, deeper way with Mercury. But the sun is slowly shifting out of that deep constellation, has already passed over the galactic center, and is now making his way into expansive Sagittarius. So as we do get into next week, we'll likely notice a bit more of this focus on free-spirited matters, maybe adventurousness, and most importantly with Sagittarius, the larger picture, right? Really good to get into the abstract realms, maybe philosophy, discuss higher things, spirituality, religion, right? These kinds of things really good to cultivate with this next roughly over a month with the sun here. All right, and around the same time, Venus is going to be leaving Sagittarius this weekend and going into grounded Capricorn. So we may notice a shift of our values, going from that of more of responsibility and discipline. So we may start to notice more themes in our relationships around the long road, maybe committed things with agreements, and just enjoying really a bit more of the stabilizing energies of the big picture, the long road, enjoying a bit of responsibility and discipline. In fact, even outside of relationships, we'll probably start to notice. Do give this one some time. There's quite the gap between Sagittarius and Capricorn, but we'll definitely start to feel that next week. All right, so those are the shifts there, and we'll likely feel that around mid-weekend. Now, as we do get into Sunday, the moon will be shifting into balancing Libra. So the theme going into Monday will be really good for finding balance in our life. And this can also be in interpersonal relationships, finding harmony, mutuality, reciprocity, doing the right thing, justice, those types of matters. And we are likely taking action in this way that is wanting fairness and what's right and just and maybe mutual, right? This is Mars, how we take action and initiative, going through the scales right now with this transit. All right, but on Sunday, we do have two very important aspects, I would say. One is that Mars is going to be sextiling up to Pluto. So there's an opening for some depth, truth, transformation, deep diving. Mars, the planet of what we want, our desires, our needs, our assertive side, getting this harmony with Pluto, the depth, the underworld, this deeper connection to life. So really good for all things that require empowerment and psychological or emotional or spiritual transformation. These kinds of things, definitely a great day for that stuff. Now, with that being said, Venus is squaring up to erratic Uranus on Sunday. So good to be open to the unexpected, maybe in the realms of relationships or values or resources. And the more open we are to that, the more we can align to it. But it is good for constructively implementing some change in those areas. Again, relationships or values or resources, in the sense of if there is anything that you feel like is outside of your comfort zone that you might maybe enjoy or can enjoy, or might be constructive for your relationships or your values, could be a good day for that. Healthfully mixing things up, healthfully experimenting, and again, getting a bit outside of our comfort zone could make that actually a very constructive time on Sunday. All right, everyone, so that's the weekend in a nutshell. A lot going on here. Most important thing, though, is actually going to be going into next week. We do have that total solar eclipse on December 25th and 26th. I'll, of course, make a video on that one. So we are ending the current cycle of this lunar month as we do approach that solar eclipse. So good to maybe start to complete some things as we do approach that time of next week and finalize, maybe get into some spiritual energy as we do, again, complete this current lunar month. All right, so everyone have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday for the daily forecast. Take care.